Hey guys, I'm back with another video today. This time it's for the Sketchbook Slam challenge, week 1 in review. And I've sketchbook my 600-page sketchbook in, and I'd like to show you guys a bit of what I've been up to. And so here it is. So this is just me piling a list of things to kickstart, like really just get into it. The first page features Bearcoon, kind of unsurprisingly. I have been working on that sticker set, and yeah, I looked up a bunch of modern fashion and clothing, so she's gonna be wearing a lot of gym wear. And another thing is, so the next few pages I've just drawn her doing exercises, because this will be a bit of an exercise in itself, won't it? Just having to do 20 pages every day. Oh, but I just want to say that you don't have to complete 600 pages in itself. That's just the aim of the challenge. And if it seems too daunting, you can always go 300, which I'm thinking of planning myself, because I still got a lot of stuff to do, and I know if I can just turn out that much, because I'll explain later. But yeah, so I started out working in pencil and pen. Kind of don't know how my style. This is sort of trying to work out the underpinnings of my style and what mediums I enjoy working with. There are some pages I have to go back and think, maybe I hadn't finished that. There will be a few more pages like that you will see soon enough. This is just Bearcoon and the exercise gym equipment. Yeah, most of this is based off pictures I found, not surprisingly, but yeah. Some of them take a bit of time. The hand is fucking proportioned, oh my god. But I have a bit of fun with it, you know. And that's an important thing, I guess. Well, it really depends what you use a sketchbook for, and I find if I fill the page with a bunch of random stuff, as long as I'm, enjoying it, it's fine. I'm enjoying the mediums. I bought a few different tools for this exercise, for this challenge. This is just me drawing different exercise equipment, and also the Stepmaster, or what it's called. You know what I mean. I found one of these actually, but it's broken. But this is another character, except it's a foxkin, I guess. She's doing yoga, copying a lot of different poses as well. That's what's in my visual library at the moment, amongst other folders of different subjects. I think there are times when I think I'm just slowing down and not actually getting a lot on the page, or I'm copying images very precisely. Maybe I don't know. I don't think that's my main goal in itself, because I want to get a little faster. I mean, yeah, but plus I don't know why, but I like to do outlines more than shadows, and I think soon I come to realize that. I also didn't finish this sketch in for some reason. I think it looks better that way. Sometimes pen. I've used a bit of pen sometimes. I like the darker pens. Ballpoint pens sometimes just have a bit of they're too light on the page, or I like the thinness, but they're always thin. They're thinner compared to say this kind of mark. But so I just drew a bunch of dogs, mainly Chihuahuas. I like Chihuahuas more. I just think they have character. They're big. They're big ears. They're just so cute, and I like this page too. There's also this sand dune, which I kind of wanted to. This relates to my idea to draw more textures. I think I'd wanted to draw a bit more of everything, really, not just textures. But yeah, this is just some studies of a leg and some necks. These were kind of interesting. Anatomy is another important idea, like a good thing to study if you're looking at poses and figures. Oh yeah, this is some of them are in sequence, like this knee like bending. I used also the Lumicolor permanent pencils, which are good. I think are good for shading. I think, yeah. But the line's pretty good. It's just very chalky, and that's kind of, you start to see like more shift to the standard kind of 2B. This is an F, but yeah, just like the 4 like B pencils and whatnot. I'm doing a bit more outlines here, but I'm also putting down a foundational sketch. Like just a small like outline, like just like underdrawing. Yeah. This is also a combination of texture and mark making, anatomy. I like to build up like a visual sort of memory of different textures I draw. I think that's one of my aims when I come to think of it. Now there's this artist I like, but I'm not trying to like emulate him too much. You heard Chungji. I just like his whole like the way he gathers information to like accumulate and create this cool like image, like visually. But I don't want to become him necessarily. I just think by going through this, it'll teach me to like process or like have more visual information stored in my head, I guess, if that makes sense. So these are new characters. They're just side characters. I call it Callisto, and this is J.P. Patter. He is a character that's going to be featured in my Ted to Birth comic, and he's meant to be former crime boss, and just Terry, he goes to his nightclub, check on him, see if he's still being a businessman, doing things by the book. But yeah, so yeah, more concept development in my current projects, and yeah, this is just their interaction. Everyone probably knows this meme already from like Star Wars, but I just like to imagine what it would look like if it was Star Wars published by Dynamite, and Dynamite's just a comic book company, and they have this famous character called Vampirella, and you probably remember like no car that ran, but I also when I use a special eraser. Oh yeah, this it's a special like electric ray eraser that can like do a job pretty quicker, but also it scars the paper if you get it like the metal edge of it too close. I just find that very cool. And now I'm just copying pictures, and I think I'm copying a bit too close. I think that's not the point of what I'm trying to do. I think I need to get a little bit away from that. But I think this detail is cool. Not that I want to like, it's still interesting. It's just, it takes a lot of time. I need to put out a lot. Some Nazis. There goes demonetization. Just kidding. Yeah, just studied a bit of World War II like imagery. A little bit, and it was sort of brief. Oh, and this is a Dark Knight like Returns film analysis. I looked up video and film analysis about how to look at a scene and what I was trying to do, and so I took a few notes and just marked where I was watching it, and it's a cool movie. It's part one of the series. It's only 2 parts. It's based off the Dark Knight Returns original comic book formula, and yeah, I got a few pages in here. Oh jeez. Build out. Oh yeah, this is yeah. While I was just doodling away, and I thought about this idea of it's 2018, wink wink, and I sort of just went on to making this new character. It's sort of you have heard of Earth-chan, the Earth-chan meme that's going around. It's just oh my god, it's Earth as an anime waifu. But this time it's a car as an anime waifu. And I'm not sure what to censor, but these are just a few doodles. She's kind of African American in her appearance, but she meant to embody a car, the same thing with because I noticed that's a weird trend seen over the last part of the year, is to make these sort of I guess I look at a bit of anime too much. I watch anime memes. But and it's just fun to explore this idea. Here's another car laid, but I found it pretty fucking just a lot of work. And the images, sometimes I look them up and they're just lowest quality. That's the hard thing about it. I can't really get a toy model of a garbage truck, but and that's sometimes hard. I think I could probably get this one, but I don't know. I've seen ones like that. It's just hard to do when the image is so low quality. I gave up on this sort of drawing and started to make a different one, because this sort of had better quality to it. Oh boy. So look at the cars. Look over here. There's Ford Falcons, okay? Yeah. So these are just some drawings, just more studies of the Ford Falcon, because I currently have a car like that at the moment, but it's an XR or X6. Yeah, it's a latest. It's more 2005 model. I don't know, but I think I could show you a little bit, but I'm just having fun. What can I say? I won't show you what that is. I'll just show you a little cropped version of it, but the rest is fairly alright. Just having fun. I think this is what I enjoy most about it, funnily enough. I think I see my style just get better slowly. I think I'm starting to realize I'm more into soft pencils. I want to try to use more, say, you know how inking is sort of a very high contrast. It looks so high contrast on the page, and that the ink line sort of the sketch disappears in the background. For some reason I like dark pencils more. I just like the tone, and it's more, I think it's less harsh than simply ink, but maybe I play around with, say, using a light box to create that outline with pencil, because I bought this pencil recently. It's apparently it draws on glass and plastic as well as paper. It's called Scribe All Surface Pencil, and I bought it at Eckersley's the other day. It's water soluble too. Who knows? Who knew? It's funny to play around little quirks like car wash, indicators, jerry rigs, or whatever they're called. But yeah, she's jealous of it. Anyway, I copied this picture off a Facebook post. It's just Robin Williams. You can kind of tell his face, except I made him look demonic. Copied pictures of police, different police uniforms, and there's a bit of a story in here, I guess. I just copied all the details best I could, but I'm not trying to be as accurate, but just put down what I can. It's an interesting combination of like mark making. Also more ideas about like J.U. Pattern. Yeah, the like character I'm creating a nightclub for him, and this is just concept art of it for the Detective Earth. So yeah, and then I started mixing like fantasy elements into the police force outfit. I honestly don't know. I found out these were water soluble. These Albert Dürer, they're called Faber-Castell Albert Dürer pencils, and they're pretty good. And yeah, I guess I didn't read the label that much. Also, some marker brush pen in here, and just imagining a fantasy world where like in Bright. I watched that recently. Not that bad actually. Yeah, just exploring that a bit more. Just whatever this gang of school kids is. I'm trying to like draw new things every time and just make myself be challenged, you know? Terrible sketch study, I guess, study of a nightclub indoors. You know, sometimes I don't know if I can, I don't know if I can draw a lot in a day. Sometimes I just draw to have fun or like think up concepts. That's mainly what I use a sketchbook for. This is just a mansion that's going to appear later in the story. More like, and I started to think of the name like Ford Falcon GF, because that's another meme I saw, like of an ideal girlfriend. You know those ones? I've been on Facebook a lot. You probably don't have to see them, but yeah. Yeah, just still playing with that color treatment of the washes. Bad sketch. Oh, this is like I kind of thought about doing this just half sci-fi, half fantasy like combination. So like this is a gnome with large legs and a hobbit with like bionic arm. Another thing I did was try to challenge myself by drawing different objects like chains, for example. I don't like drawing them a lot because they have, I don't know, it's just the repetition is just so, it takes forever, but all art takes forever, like if you want it to be good, doesn't it? But yeah, all different chains, chains here, chains that interact with people's bodies, metal chains, ropes. Yeah, that's another person. Battle ropes, they're called, and they're good for fitness apparently. Two of my other characters interacting: Bearcoon, this is Bearcoon, and eating like tires of Ford Falcon GF. And yeah, I also drew some like cops in fights, just for a bit more narrative interest. I thought, yeah, I tried not to copy too closely, but I think I did. Now there should be more of an opportunity to like explore the background in this. I didn't really drew that because it was a lot of work, and I don't think I should be just plain copying this stuff. Even though I find lots of cool things, like in the pictures. I like this one, how the guy is sort of overhearing this like fight between two women. One's a police officer. Oh, this is a dog one too. But yeah, I just like the narrative in this picture. And there's this meme I see that's like Oregon starts pumping their own gas, and I just titled this "Meanwhile in Oregon." God, you have to look these things up to understand them. But yeah, just a bit more the anatomical study with the shading, the shaded washes that I do. sister gang of SJWs. It's just a picture I've seen, and I've just did that in plain pencil. A pen, sorry. Ballpoint, I'm not sure, but I like the darker tone. Then I tried to do straight black marker, and I don't know, just really, it was too untidy. Another cop picture, this time with this nightclub piece, sketch of just furniture. I try to make that bigger, although I like this more personally, it's more complete. And we're getting close to the end of the first week. Yeah, I know. But yeah, this is just different different poses and actions, people using cutting implements like axes or knives. This is the weirdest page I've made. Just because Danny DeVito isn't. It features Danny DeVito. Yeah. I wonder if the underlying sketch is a bad thing. I wonder if it defeats the purpose. Some signage and calligraphic practice. This is a scene from Metal Gear Solid 2. I think it did it well. I kind of want to draw every level now, just by looking at the screenshots of it. And yeah, that's this is a small concept, like shooting the shit with the comic and figuring out what the location looks like. It should just basically be a nightclub, you know? A nightclub, kind of seedy, kind of like it has like curtains open to have a show, you know what I mean? Like, and you can watch from like the bar and stuff. Just an ordinary nightclub. And yeah, so that's the first week done. Oh my god, do you think I did enough? So if I didn't, you know, and if you have any tips, just leave in the comments. I'll continue doing that today until the next update. So I'll talk to you guys again soon. Cheers.